Hey, everybody. So, look at the screen. Look at the screen. Got two ladies here. Here's the nurse, Sandra McIntosh. She was murdered, as we know, by the former boyfriend. I believe he was arrested in the murder. Okay. And here's lady here. This is one who had that HVM for a Dusty, working at the retail store, Pep Boys. Remember him? Lost the job. Didn't want to lost the job one day. Then he killed the fiance. That's what he's arrested for. I believe he was convicted. So here we have a professional woman. Okay, and here we have um, the preference woman. Any woman that's non-black, that's the preference. So professional black woman and the preference woman. They're both gone. What is the common denominator? Something like this: a certified dust bucket, a dusty, low value, no regard for human life, taker, selfish, low excuse for a human being man. So if the preference is getting treated like this, she's also being abused, left as a baby mama, she's also being murdered. And the black woman is being treated like this, put down, left for a baby mom, speaking in general, and also murdered. Ask yourself a question: who's doing it? And it all just circles back to one person. It's circling back to these dusty black men. That the statistics don't lie. The stats don't lie. The common denominator: these two women are gone behind who? A typical dust bucket Tyrone. That's why they're both gone. All he had to do, dust bucket over here, and he may be a foreign dust bucket, but the dust is the same. All he had to do was go ahead and find another job. It happens every day. Woe without a cause. It's all he had to do was find a different job. This one here, picking her up in her vehicle, he's supposed to go and get his things. So it's like, well, obviously, if you got to go and pick her up, you got to go get your things removed from her house, or she's putting you out. That's all he had to do. Be a man. Give her vehicle. Get your things. Call a friend. Call your mammy. Call maybe the next woman you're going to go lay up with and move in with her. Call a Uber. Get your things. Leave the key and just go. That's all he had to do. That's all he had to do. But as you can see, it didn't turn out this way. These lives lost. There's no reason. There's just no excuse. It shouldn't have happened. But they refuse to be men. They want to say, oh, women are so emotional. These Dusties are more emotional than a woman. Women get upset. You don't hear about him, oh my, he left her a single parent. I mean, anything could happen. Come on. But I'm saying on a grand scale, you don't hear, oh my, he left her a baby mama. And she just decided to just murder him. Oh my, he lost his job. So she murdered him. Are you really serious? They want to say women are emotional creatures. These Dusties got the women beat. They can't handle life. They're weak. They cannot handle life. If they're like this now and they don't have the responsibility of family and children, imagine if they get into a situation where women get into, where the women, they are left with the responsibility of children, okay? They are left besides the responsibility of children, a job loss, money's tight, things like that. What do you think would happen? More than likely, they can't handle pressure. They would more than likely harm the children. I'm beginning to think that's why a lot of these women are keeping their children away from these men. They see the handwriting on the wall. Even though they may not verbalize it, your sense of perception, women's intuition. So yeah, I saw some dumb comment by Dusty saying, "I'm doing my part to destroy to destroy black men in the community." No, sweetie. Simply said has not killed anyone. Okay, Don't even get it twisted. My fingerprints are on file with the FBI. Note to self. Okay? Yeah. So yeah, I simply said hasn't murdered anybody. This fool have. You all have. You're the reason the community is torn up. Put all these kids here, run, leave them off on the women, and you just take your dusty behind and just run off, and then go do it again and again. Multiple baby mamas, all these darn children that I, as a taxpayer, hell, I'm tired of paying for them. I hope the next stimulus check, they don't give them a check. The ones that don't deserve it, give it to the women. Who's putting all these children here and not raising them? Like an idiot, leaving it to the women to raise them by themselves. So the woman got to work and raise the kids and cook and clean. What do you do? What do you bring to the table besides dust? Please tell us. We'd like to know. Let's see who's doing all the crime, the stealing, the killing, the robbing. You. So very good at deflecting, but you can't help it because that's how your mammy raised you, to deflect. Get it off of him. He not responsible. No, he not. So no, simply said, is not responsible for this crime. I don't commit crimes. I'm not out there robbing and stealing and killing. But we know who is. On the screen, these two women, they're gone. And who? A black man, a dusty behind black man. So preference. I've already heard this game before. They are leading you to think. I had to tell a homegirl mine was Caucasian. They're leading you to think that, oh my goodness, I don't like black women. They make me sick. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They whine just like they're a raggedy mouth mother. And they're leading you to think that you're something special. Sweetie, they're using you. I told my girlfriend that. He's using you. Don't fall for the line. More than likely, he left a string of babies with other black women, and they want his behind to man up. He refused to. His dumb behind doesn't know how. So he needs three hots in a cot. Aside from jail, he's looking for a place to lay that dusty, non-functioning brain of his. And he looking at you, and you have a little low self-esteem. Maybe it didn't work out with Peter, or you couldn't get you a white man that stood for something, that had something. So this is what you need to hear. And then you find yourself in the same position as the black women. Baby mama, but you're at a high rate. Or sometimes 6 feet under. Preference, look at your life before a dusty and look at it after. That's all I'm going to say. Look at your life, just like black women. Look at your life before terrible Tyrone and look at it after. Mm-hmm. You tell me, has it improved? Now, in some cases, it may have. Good for you. But collectively, if you're still here, still alive, look at your life before Tyrone and look at it afterwards. Now, some may have a success story. Well, heck, good for you, ladies. But guess what? I guarantee you many of them don't, because I already see the videos on TikTok. There is Becky. Becky is now a baby mama. And where is he? He is gone. Tyrone is long gone. I see Becky. He didn't bring money for milk, money for diapers. Are you kidding me? A woman just giving birth. How most women that when they have a baby by Tyrone, by these Dusties, how are most of them getting home? Think about it. I was at the hospital to see someone, and I just said, "Look at this. Women are coming out with babies in their arms or in that wheelchair, going to the car, and all they're surrounded by are other women. Where the hell is he? Where is he at? Those women didn't get her pregnant. Where is he? Just went to Disney World a few weekends ago, and I kid you not, I saw a couple of white women and with their children, and the children were black. Where the black man at? And don't have me this job about he working. Working on what? The next baby mama? I mean, I can take like two of them, and I just happen to look at their hand to see if there's a ring or anything. And so one of them, she and I kind of, I guess she saw me looking at her hand, kind of locked eyes, and I guarantee you, she can read what I'm thinking, and she just, looked off. Yeah, I get it. White women with black children, And then when they were with other people, it's a sea of whiteness. They're with other family members or other white men, more than likely the grandpapa. So you think that dust bucket paid for that trip to Disney World? A weekend, if you stand on Disney property, can easily cost you $1,000. Easily, if you stand on Disney property. You think that dust bucket is a DVC member? So yeah, look on the screen. Preference, take note. Don't go for the line. I don't like black women. He don't like anybody that will hold his behind accountable. All he's looking for is a woman to use. So now y'all sitting up there hollering, baby mama. Mm-hmm. Thanks for that dust bucket. So don't hate the sisters. You better get yourself together, your self-esteem, and leave that dust while you can. Leave that dust while you can. It's really sad. 2 lives lost, all because of non-productive dust buckets. This is what they bring. I'm out. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share.